With President Trump's positive COVID-19 diagnosis, more people have questions about the virus and what to do if you are exposed. Our Sydney Stallworth sat with a doctor to get the answers you need.
If you feel you might have been exposed to someone who's positive for coronavirus, a lot of questions can start to cloud your head. Dr. Shaw of Thrive, Alabama tells us what we should keep in mind if we find ourselves in this situation.
Folks are wanting to be vigilant, might want to get tested immediately, but actually waiting to 5 to 8 days after exposure is the best chance of getting an accurate test. But that doesn't deny the need for quarantine.
Once you do get tested, some may feel you're in a bit of a gray area while you wait sometimes up to a few days on the test results. Dr. Shaw says during that time, it's better to be safe than sorry.
While you're waiting, if you have a good history for exposure or having symptoms, it is recommended that you go ahead and start quarantining.
Once you test positive, then you go from being in quarantine to being in isolation.
So that means that's where you're really going to try to separate from anybody else in your household. You're going to use a separate bathroom. You're going to not share kitchen utensils, have food outside your door, things like that.
And how do you know when your quarantine or isolation period is over?
But when you're symptomatic, you want to wait 10 days since your symptoms started, and then 24 hours being fever-free and symptoms improving. If you were asymptomatic, let's say that you were exposed by somebody and then you got tested and your test came back positive, you need to wait 10 days since the test was positive, since you don't have the symptoms to go by.
Of course, if you feel you might have been exposed, you shouldn't be going out in public, but Dr. Shaw reminds you to wear your mask, a clean one, and don't pull it down to talk or wear it below your nose. Putting the Valley first, Sydney Stallworth, WZDX News.